But bro, like this shit's crazy, bro. Like it's crazy. Like I really thought I'm live, bro. I really thought my niggas in chat was trolling. I'm like, they like that nigga came here like Corey got accused. This and that. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm thinking nigga trolling. I go on YouTube. I'm like, all right, bitch, watch this. I go type in CoryxKenshin. The first thing pop up is allegations beside his name. Yeah, twin. Bro, chat, y'all embarrassing me, bro.
Bacon avocado.
All right, so I seen this shit.
I dated CoryxKenshin, and he hurt me really bad. And I'm not the only one.
I'm not the only one. It's crazy. I didn't want to do this, but I don't owe you my silence anymore. There's no clean way to start, just that familiar weight in my chest, while the world kept applauding someone who never showed up for me. I was never part of your world publicly. You made sure I stayed close just far enough to be invisible. Your followers eat up the whole man of faith image you push, but faith without basic decency isn't faith, it's branding. You talk about devotion but act like hurting people in private doesn't count. That's not devotion, that's hypocrisy or hypocrisy. I wasn't expecting to see no type of shit like this, gang. Like, what the fuck you mean, CoryxKenshin? Like, been accused of this. When I met you, I was at one of the lowest points in my life, and I was still healing, still trying to remember how to love myself after going so long without it. I had all this love and nowhere to put it, and for a moment, your attention made me feel seen, like maybe I wasn't invisible anymore. Even writing this now has me crying so hard I can barely breathe. The pain still lives in my body, like it just happened yesterday. I'm not writing this because I still care. I'm writing this because I've cared too much in silence. You ghosted me not because you were confused, but to teach me a lesson. You made me feel like I had to shrink just to earn a reply. Every move was calculated, even if I couldn't see it back then. Hey, how does this shit work? Like, you know how people be like, you're manipulative, you're a manipulator, you're this, you're that, you're that. Like, dude, people who are manipulative, do they do they know what they're doing, or are they just doing it? Like, are they thinking about it? Like, is everything like calculated for real? Like, they're like, I'm gonna do this, then it's gonna make her do this. I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna make him do this. I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna make them say this. I don't know how that works. Part 2, where it gets worse. And then came the Xbox messages. It wasn't even what you said. It was how casually you said it. Like nothing you done had ever left a scar. Like you hadn't already shattered me once and just got bored. Okay, so what's up? You still seeing someone? Why do you ask? Because I'm trying to fuck. I'm trying to fuck your life up some more. Wait, huh? That's not funny at all. Like, nigga, huh? Because I'm trying to fuck your life up some more. Alright. And, bro, it's nothing wrong with CoryxKenshin cussing, bro. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. I know we're not used to it, but still. What? That's a joke, jeez. LOL, I was just asking. Never heard you curse before. That's why it threw me off. Same. Like, it was funny. Like, it was cute. As if the pain you caused the first time wasn't real. The confusion, the trauma, the fucking aftermath. All just a joke now that you were bored again. My chest locked up. I wasn't even surprised, just furious you still had the audacity to crawl back like you were welcome. Like I let you ruin me again for your own entertainment. You didn't come back to make things right. You came back because fucking with me made you feel powerful. Because you knew I used to let you in. Because you counted on the damage you did to keep me soft. Because you thought I'd be too broken to bite back. Like, bro, I know. Like, bro, I only know CoryxKenshin from CoryxKenshin, bro, and I don't know him as a person, bro. But I've heard people that know the nigga on a personal level like speak nothing like of how amazing of a person he is, bro. Like my mind just can't fathom him doing no shit like this, bro. Like what, bro? This shit happened a couple hours ago. This nigga probably sleep, bro. Like I don't know. Because I wanted me how, like how I've had you, like in a relationship type of way or something else, like something else that's kind of messed up. I wasn't a toy. I know that I wasn't just about to message you after a year and ask you to be my girlfriend. But I guess I was just a good fuck for you. When you said relationship, I thought you meant I was going to ask you out. Nah. I mean, you were. That's not all you were anyway. Doesn't matter. You're with someone. That's how it felt at the time. Even if I wasn't, I wouldn't have let you again. And when I did that with you, it's something I just don't do with anyone. I wouldn't have, you wouldn't have let me fuck again. LOL. Bro, no way that nigga was saying this. No way that nigga was saying this, bro. No, I wouldn't. I'm glad I'm the same. I don't fuck anyone double bum. Double bummer. The difference between you and I though is that I don't do it with just anyone because I was oh 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 oh. I'm not saying that for you to feel bad or whatever, but for you to understand, I know you told me that. I didn't know I got lumped into the category with the person that did that because I was being used for that. I guess that time when you told me how you felt was not real too, question mark. Oh shit. Oh shit. Do you hear yourself? You knew I survived essay. You knew how hard it was to feel safe in my own body. You used that as leverage just to remind me how far you've gotten. Threw it in my face like I should be flattered. You didn't want me, you wanted access. The version of me who froze when things felt wrong, who kept forgiving you because I thought love was supposed to hurt. When I pushed back, you got defensive. I don't know why I'm lumped into that category. Fuck you. You put yourself there. You crossed lines you had no right to, and you knew exactly what you were doing. Then you tried to backpedal like everything could be undone if you called it a mistake. But it wasn't a mistake. It was you being you. Bro, CoryxKenshin response is needed now, nigga. Like now. That shit needed like literally an hour ago. Backpedal, you were never used for sex. I need to make sure you understand that I loved you. Like I said, I didn't have my shit together. You loved me? How is that possible? Then you had the nerve to say I loved you back then. I just didn't have my shit together. Really, you had the money, the platform, the fans, the house, the car, the everything. You had every tool to be a decent human being and still chose to be careless with someone you claim to love. Okay, so wait. I don't think I'm understanding. 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 Oh my god. Oh fuck. Is this all I wanted this everything? Like is this I need this to be everything. But I guess empathy doesn't hit the same when the mirror is not pointed at you because if someone can say I loved you after they've already destroyed you, what the fuck does love even mean? And if anyone else is reading this, I want you to really ask yourself something. How would you feel? Would you keep making excuses for him? Why would you still tell yourself it wasn't that bad? Because I did. I did for a long time. I held in everything while they held him up. What makes it worse is how many people still praise you. How many don't know who you really are. How many built their platforms just by orbiting yours. And while all of that was happening, something else started happening to me. What would you do? If the nurse called your name and at that moment you sat down, the world stopped making sense. TBNC, stage 3, aggressive. You're staring at your doctor's mouth, but the sound's already gone. No tears, just shock. Like the soul stepped out of your body and left you alone to hold the news. Heart slamming against your ribs, tunnel vision, thoughts collapsing under the words like chemo. mastectomy radiation. I don't know what this word is. I don't understand this woman. I'm kind of lost too. I'm kind of lost too. I wish she was like really telling us what was happening. I feel like the story time, like from her voice, I think it will really show something if something actually did happen. And outside the pandemic, make sure no one's there to catch you. You're isolated, terrified, too stunned to tell more than a handful of people because you barely believe it yourself. You walk out knowing your life is just shattered, yet somehow you still have to keep walking. I reached out to people not for comfort but for closure, because when you've survived trauma like mine and you forced to face the possibility that your story could end early, you do what feels right for your soul, whether anyone else understands or not. So I reached out to you. I didn't reach out because I was weak. I did it because if my time was up, I wasn't taking your unfinished damage with me. And what did you say? The most passive aggressive cancer reveal ever. LOL. Why she do it like this? Why she do it like that? No, I need to see that nigga name. We want that nigga name, bro. Like, I don't want no zoomed in text message, bro. I don't want no zoomed in text message. Damn, I scrolled down on accident. Like, bro, we not like the zoomed in text messages. Nah, gang. We need receipts. Like, we need proof that this is that nigga. We might she might have to leak the nigga number, yo. Like, she might have to leak the nigga number. The most passive aggressive cancer reveal ever. LOL. What did you say? Like, what did she say? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, when you coming at somebody like this, bro, you need to be producing hard cold evidence on some shit. Like, hard cold evidence that wasn't just cold, it was fucking cruel. It hit harder than the diagnosis itself. If that kind of cruelty comes easily, were you ever human at all? I lived, and when I came out the other side, I wasn't alone. I was held by people who loved me with no agenda. That's what healing looks like. That's what love actually is. That was the moment I realized who you really were. That was the moment. You knew my fucking story. You knew I'd already been through hell. My bad. You watched your own mother go through it. You saw what it did to your own family. You felt what the word means, the fear, the fight, the way it rips everything apart. And you said it anyway. So what the fuck was your excuse? No questions, no compassion, just a joke. Because anyone who can witness your pain and feel absolutely nothing was never someone with a soul to begin with. Heartless. Even after I cut the cord, I couldn't breathe because you weren't just a person I left behind. You were a name the internet wouldn't let me forget. You were still everyone's favorite post, and no one knew what it cost for me. Your fans kept showing up in my DMs acting like they had insight, but they didn't know a damn thing. I thought she said we didn't know, like, Cory fans in her DMs, but I thought we didn't know. I thought, like, we didn't know who this was. Or, like, is she, like, been mentioned in Cory's videos? Has she been mentioned in Cory videos? Like, how do Cory fans know who she is? I don't know, bro. Nah, this shit is crazy, though. Like sidebar. You was still everyone's favorite post. It is crazy what Cory be doing. That nigga be posting, and in fucking 4 hours, the nigga got 3 million views. And of course, there was N. She found me through your Xbox friends list, checked my profile, saw my IG in the bio, and followed me. But I didn't know that yet. Who was N? Just another gamer sliding in, nothing strange at first. Then one day she posted you in her IG stories, and something in me paused. Part 3 comes next. Oh my fucking god. This bitch. Sad music is crazy. So I asked, oh, you're a fan of Cory? She said, yeah. I said, I'm not. Oh my god. Oh my god. She said, yeah. I said, I'm not. She followed up with why. It came off like a curious question, like maybe she knew more than what she was letting on, but I wasn't about to assume. how is that leading on that she? How is that letting off that she knows more than what she was letting on? You said you didn't like CoryxKenshin, and she asked, "Why not? Like, why don't you like?" Like, that's like, huh? But I wasn't about to assume. So I kept it short. We dated. It didn't work out. I didn't realize how she even found me until later. After that post and our conversation, something felt off. So I did some digging and saw that she was following you on Xbox. That's when it clicked. She must have found me through Xbox, and I don't know how many others she did with it. At the time, she hadn't done anything weird. She seemed nice, just another follower showing some support. We had light conversations, nothing alarming. She liked some posts, message here and there. And when you're a creator, that kind of thing happens all the time. So I didn't overthink it, but the vibe was off. Like she was watching more than connecting. I didn't have proof, just a gut feeling. I should have listened to it. Okay. Then the anonymous IG account showed up. They started calling her out directly. At first, the way she worded it made it sound like I was part of the problem too. But that wasn't the case. I messaged them directly to clear it up. They listened. They removed the part about me. That's when they clarified they weren't trying to come for me. They were trying to warn me. And then they were calling in out. So some random person just like tried to warn her on some shit. They didn't have my full story, but they knew enough to see that you weren't good to me. And somehow Ian knew too before she even interacted with me. That's when things started to click. Because this wasn't new behavior. Ian had done this before. Turns out she had a reputation in your space, though I didn't know that then. A reputation of what? A reputation of what? I was still assuming someone, especially you, might step in and shut the chaos down. The account eventually explained their full intent. They wanted the truth out about you mostly, but also about Ian for the cruel, manipulative shit she was doing in your community. Inserting herself into the lives of the women you were connected to, digging, meddling, and then twisting things. Oh, so Ann a weird ass bitch. That's what you saying. Ann messaged you directly, tried to paint her own version of the story. When where I was the problem, and you were aware of what was happening, but you never asked me what was going on. Never checked in. Never even questioned why your name was suddenly tangled in quiet drama. You were just watching it unfold like it had nothing to do with you. And not too long after that, one of your close friends, Brandon, someone who had never acknowledged me, suddenly started watching my IG stories like clockwork. Like he was a sign. Like you were waiting to see like if I'd finally speak. Bro, I ain't gonna cap. Watch the next video. Bro, I'm scared. I'm scared.
I'm still on.
You didn't know this was one of the videos you look back on and realize he never cared about you. He just wanted to see how long you let him hurt you.
Then I woke up again and it was all.
Did you watch me sleep?
Hmm?
Did you watch me sleep?
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
What?
I'm sorry. I just got this fetish that I do. You know,
What?
I didn't hurt you. You're good, right?
What'd you do, Corey?
Just don't worry about it.
Corey?
Good.
Corey, what did you do?
Do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Look, this came right in my face. I didn't do anything.
He did something, and I'm gonna find out on the next episode of
Dragon Ball Z, where you going with this?
What do we make of this? What do we make of this? I was say, yeah, I think it's a joke.
I'm still on.
I think that shit a joke. Bro, what the fuck is going on in the world? Like, this shit just came out of nowhere, bro. Y'all niggas blindsided me tonight. But y'all niggas just straight up blindsided me, gang. Bang, bang, Brandon. Bro, like, if some shit like this was to ever happen to me, I wouldn't even know, because I don't check who's watching my IG story. I'm not checking who's liking my shit. I'm not checking who's viewing my shit, nothing like that. No apology, no courage, just surveillance. And although I hate drama, And this was never something I wanted to be a part of, especially when I was minding my own damn business. It started to feel like a sign, a push I didn't ask for, but maybe needed. And looking back, I'm grateful because of that. I met others. The women you heard, one by one, I got introduced to more of them. Women in stories. Women with messages they never sent. Women who saw the same patterns. So you saying CoryxKenshin just out here doing this shit to every bitch? Every bitch he ever talked to on some shit. You saying he just out here doing things to them in their sleeps because of the fetish that he likes, that he has? My fucking hip finna piss me off, nigga. Let me sit like this. Maybe that'll be better. The same affection when it benefited you. The same withdrawal when emotions got real. Blame always shifting onto the other person. For the first time in a long time, the weight I've been dragging alone didn't feel so heavy anymore. We weren't alone, and we weren't broken, just convinced we were. They stayed quiet just like I did because they didn't think their voice would matter, because it was easier to carry the pain than explain it. But pain doesn't need permission to be real. Maybe I was meant to be the one to speak until they're ready to. They are not alone because everyone deserves that moment, the one where it's safe to exhale, to feel seen, to feel heard, to remember they're real. This is my story to tell, and theirs to protect until they're ready. Why speak now as at the time it ever made truth more comfortable? Because I was tired of living like your name held more weight than my voice. Tired of wondering if speaking would get me heard or destroyed. Afraid that the second I said your name, people would stop seeing me and start labeling. That the world would care more about protecting your reputation than hearing what you did. While everything I am, everything I build risks being overshadowed by you. Some people told me to stay quiet, thinking it would protect me. But that kind of protection still hurt because it made me feel like the world wasn't ready to hear the truth. And maybe it still isn't. Maybe they still side with you, but I'd never be hated for telling the truth, then stay silent. I'd rather be hated for telling the truth than to stay silent to protect your comfort or their denial. This was never about revenge. This was about accountability. You wore kindness in public and cruelty in private. The silence helped you get away with both. I'm done swallowing my stories so you can keep your fake reputation intact. Why didn't I leave? Because fuck, I was human. Because I wanted to believe he wasn't as cold as he acted. Because part of me thought love meant fighting through the worst. People love to ask, why didn't you just leave? Like they're never clung to the wrong person out of hope. Like they're never swallowed their own voice just to keep the peace. But they never asked, why did he make it so hard? Why did he keep coming back just enough to confuse me? Why did he never let me go, but never fully choose me either? Bro, twin. Twin. I didn't stay because I was weak. I stayed because I wanted to believe it would get better, because I forgot what I was worth, because I didn't know how much damage had been done. Because when you're constantly made to feel like your issue, you start believing pain is what you deserve. But I'm not that girl anymore. Even soft girls snap when they've had enough. And I fucking had enough. And behind all of that, life was fucking heavy. I was dragging pain like nobody could see, trying to survive shit I couldn't even name. Let's get one thing straight. I didn't write this for you to believe me. I'm not here to ruin him. I'm not asking you to pick sides. I'm not asking you to sit with the truth, even if I make you sick, even if it makes you sick. He hurt people, he manipulated, he discarded, and walked away clean every time. I'm not the first, and I won't be the last unless someone finally says something. I didn't speak up for years, not because I had nothing to do with it, but because I knew how this world treats women who speak against men with status. I knew I'd be labeled bitter, jealous, unstable. I knew his fans would tear me down before they ever tried to understand me, because I knew people would stop seeing me and only see who I was connected to. You don't know me, you don't know him either. You know the version he shows you, the one you want to believe. You weren't there, I was. So if you want to excuse him, go ahead, but own what you are defending, because now you're a part of it. You're not defending a good man, you're defending a mask. You can side with him, just don't act surprised when more stories surface. You've been warned. He didn't just hurt me, he hurt many. Your loyalty to him doesn't make you brave, it makes you blind. To the girl still watching him with your hearts, thinking the girl still watching him with heart in your eyes, thinking you'd be the exception because you're different, prettier, more understandable, more his type. You won't be. He doesn't need a better woman. He needs to become a better man, and he won't. You could be stunning, soft, loyal, everything he claims he wants, and still it won't stop what's coming. Because he doesn't just hurt people, he mentally chips away at them. He makes you question your worth, your memory, your tone, your reactions. That's not just bad communication. That's emotional and mental abuse. Now ask yourself this. Would he stay if things got real, messy, vulnerable, human? Human? Would he show up when there's nothing in it for him? Would he make you feel safe or just make sure he feels comfortable? Would he be there if your life fell apart tomorrow? God damn, this is a long fucking story, nigga. Fuck, nigga, my lips is getting dry. God damn. Like, holy. Like, bro, you could just talk. Or you could just talk. You don't have to wait for proof. The red flags are already there. If you love yourself, leave now. Before you lose pieces of your mind, your heart, and your identity, trying to decode a man who was never meant to be held. Because no version of yourself, not the strongest, most beautiful, or most forgiving, can fix a man who's addicted to power over your soul. Find someone who doesn't destroy the people who love him. To those who looked up to him, I know your expectations may have been different. Some of you found comfort in his content, maybe even hope when you needed it most. And I won't take that from you, but the truth I've shared here is mine. It may be hard to read, but it was harder to live. Though ain't through and right about it. If this changes how you see him, I'm sorry for what that takes from you. I couldn't keep swallowing my pain just to protect the version of him the world wanted to believe in. I know not everyone will be ready to hear this. Some would deny, some would defend, some would twist into something that is not. Because facing the truth is harder than holding on to that version they were shown. People will say what they want. They always do. I didn't write this for him. I wrote it because I was there and they weren't. And that's the only difference that matters. No extra words, no permission, no apology, just truth. It's a picture. Oh, she kissing that nigga all in him mouth. Bro. I don't know what the fuck to make of this, bro. I don't know what to make of this. I wish I was hearing her talk. I wish I was hearing her talk, bro. Like, cause like reading some shit and hearing, like reading a story and hearing a person tell their story with their voice is just different. I wish I could see like the feelings and the emotions behind it. And now we gotta wait on Corey. To see what he's gonna say, cause he has to address this. Like he has to. Like he has no other choice. I'm not saying Corey did it. I'm not saying Corey didn't do it. But my nigga definitely got to address it. And I hope this shit all works out in the end. Because Corey is my guy. That's my guy, nigga. That's my guy. That's my guy. For real. S.A. Like, bro, he didn't S.A. her. Like mental abuse. Like, bro. Corey did not S.A. that lady. She didn't say that he did either, bro. The only thing she said, maybe mental abuse, bro. Maybe mental abuse like that. But, dog, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm staying neutral, bro. I'm staying neutral. I'm staying neutral until Corey responds, bro. That's the best thing that we all can do, bro. We need to hear it. Like, Corey needs to respond quick, fast, and in a motherfucking hurry, bro. In a motherfucking hurry. This shit all started to come to light for real. Like late this night, it looks like. And bro, that ain't good. That ain't good. That nigga probably sleep. He probably gonna wake up to some crazy shit if he's sleeping right now, bro. Corey, I hope you're doing all right. I hope the girl Panda Ninja is doing all right. But we'll see, bro. I definitely hope this shit not true. I'm not gonna lie.